Welcome to part 4 of our school selection series. This 6-part series will take you through 6 different factors to evaluate as you select your target MBA programs: location, teaching method, curriculum, alumni base, class size, and rankings. To recap, in parts 1 to 3, we covered location, teaching method, and curriculum. If you haven't watched those yet, you can do so here. In this video, we will focus on how a school's alumni base should factor into your school selection process. So, why should you care about a school's alumni base? The alumni base makes up a significant part of the business network you choose to join, so it's worth investigating what that network looks like and how it operates. Alumni can be instrumental in your post-MBA recruiting process, especially if you're making a significant career switch or targeting a niche industry or location. In particular, we think the size, diversity, and geography of a school's alumni base are essential to evaluate. In terms of size, some MBA programs have had large class sizes for many years, and they therefore boast sizable alumni networks. Among top U.S. schools, NYU Stern, UPenn Wharton, and Harvard Business School boast the largest alumni bases. For instance, UPenn Wharton has over 100,000 alumni, with 77 alumni clubs around the world. On the other hand, some business schools claim smaller yet more dedicated alumni networks. Dartmouth Tuck boasts a highly dedicated group of alumni and often has the highest rate of annual alumni giving participation. Other schools known to have small but mighty alumni networks include UVA Darden, Cornell Johnson, Yale SOM, Duke Fuqua, and MIT Sloan. In the middle of the size spectrum, you'll find schools like Columbia Business School, Berkeley Haas, Stanford GSB, Northwestern Kellogg, Chicago Booth, UCL Anderson, and Michigan Ross. These schools still have sizable alumni networks, though they may not have the breadth and depth that the largest ones have. That said, one might ask, once you get into the thousands, how many more alumni do you really need? Another factor to consider is the diversity of a school's alumni network. It can be harder to obtain detailed breakdowns of a school alumni base by industry, but you can check whether your target schools have industry-specific alumni clubs, or even some schools have annual alumni trips around the world to facilitate networking and learning about new industries or countries. LinkedIn can also be a handy source to see how many alumni of a particular school work at some of your target post-MBA employers. Some business schools offer affinity clubs for alumni, such as Stanford GSB, which offers groups such as the GSB Black Alumni Chapter and GSB Pride. Larger alumni bases will generally have more diversity by geography too. Harvard Business School, for example, has a remarkably geographically diverse alumni network, with alumni living in 177 countries. The school keeps those alumni connected through more than 100 alumni clubs in 51 countries. And if you're living in a country where your alumni are not represented, most schools will be more than happy to have you launch an alumni club there. If you're determined to live in a particular location post-MBA, then earning your MBA in or near that area may be a good idea, so that you can connect with local alumni during your MBA. And if that's not possible, then another way to gauge a school's alumni base is to check whether they have those alumni clubs. Do they have a club in your preferred post-MBA location? One last factor to consider when evaluating a school's alumni base is the opportunities for alumni to stay involved. Most schools will offer their alumni access to job listings, social events, and reunions, or as I even noted, trips. At Chicago Booth, for example, alumni can also take up to 3 MBA courses for free after they graduate, attend roundtables and talks with Nobel Prize winning professors, or participate in the Alumni New Venture Challenge. At Northwestern Kellogg, professors regularly call on alumni to speak in classes, and alumni conduct many of the admissions interviews. Aside from checking school websites, an ideal way to evaluate the alumni base is by interacting with it. As you research your target schools, try connecting with a few alumni and asking them about their experiences with the school, and on an ongoing basis as well, after graduation. How do they keep in touch with their classmates? How have other alumni helped them in their careers? How have they helped others? Check out our video on how to connect with MBA students and alumni. I hope this video gave you a better understanding of how to evaluate the alumni base of your target program. After all, you'll spend 2 years within a school's community, plus many more as an alum. So it's essential to be confident that it's a network that you'll be excited to join. Next in our school selection series is part 5, where we discuss how to evaluate class size, and that begins now.